So.
Ooh, the dad bod. So many of you men have succumbed to it, embraced it. Maybe out of not giving a hoot anymore, just because, work and family life have taken over and your priorities have shifted. So at one point, I'm pretty sure that many of you men might have had a semi-decent looking physique. And that all went down the toilet with work and family getting in the way, especially those of you with kids. Now, I've heard all of it, right? Like, oh, when you guys have kids, or, life is never gonna be the same again when you become a dad. You're not gonna spend all your time trying to get in shape, and who cares anyway? Every now and then, I hear a guy or two saying, I'm really not interested. Now that bit I get. I truly appreciate that staying in shape, being in shape is not everyone's jam. And for those of you who don't, you probably find joy in doing other things in life. And that's cool. But for those of you out there who truly are interested in getting or staying in shape, being a dad, well, I've got news for you. It's really not that difficult. So for those of you out there with kids, especially newborns, where sleep and energy are such rare commodities, I get that trying to keep up with your fitness is not easy, much less trying to stay in shape. So I'm a dad, I've got two beautiful kids myself, totally get it, they can be a handful. So what I'm gonna do with you guys today is just share some thoughts and ideas on how to avoid the pitfall of going on full-on dad bod. Now, take my advice or not, these are just some thoughts and ideas that I'd just like to share with you guys on how I took the approach of being a dad without the dad bod. Understand what goes where. Your family will always be your priority. Your kids will always take whatever time you have, whatever free time you have. So you need to learn how to use your time for training or for fitness effectively and efficiently. 3 days, big compound lifts, the most bang for your buck movements, and burning the most calories within the hour. Obviously, fellas, if you're low on energy and sleep, this can be challenging. So scale it back. Rest between sets. Don't stress about that kind of shit. There is no rush to complete this, right? Take your time, get there safely, everything will be good. Get your nutrition right. Prep your food. When you're tired, low on energy, and grumpy, you guys are going to grab junk food, and there goes the idea of you staying or getting in shape. For some of you, meal prep sounds like a dirty word.
That sounds like the worst thing ever to have.
But it's simple, it saves you money, and it saves your gut, right? Start prepping at home over the weekends, simple and delicious meals that you could perhaps take with you to work next week. You don't have to do this for every meal, but a couple of days of really good eating with home-cooked meals definitely beats you eating out every time you're in the office. So prep your food, freeze them, refrigerate it, doesn't matter. Take what you need for when you want to. Yes, initially it's difficult or tough or challenging. Some of you might argue this to no end, but trust me, once you get a hang of it, it does become second nature. Exercise with your kids. If your children are at an age where they can get on a skate scooter or ride a bike or run along with you, get them outside and you run along with them. You get your exercise, they get their exercise, win-win. Performing physical activities with your children, in my opinion, I think is way better than having them sit around all day on their iPads, PlayStations, and whatnot. Have a support system. Train with a friend, meal prep with your spouse. It's always a little easier when there's someone there for you, either to go along with this journey of yours or to hold you accountable, like a coach. For some of us, it is going to benefit us massively to work with a fitness or nutrition coach to see us to the end, or to give you that nudge every now and then, right? Maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly. At the end of the day, the success of you getting to your point, your goal, really depends on how consistent you are with your fitness and your nutrition. Parenthood is a wonderful thing. Fellas, if you've got newborns and you are struggling with lack of energy, sleep, you're cranky, just from a lack of sleep, please remember that it does get easier and it does get better. And for you guys who have kids that are slightly older, maybe 5, 8, 10 years old, and you guys are thinking about getting back on the gain train, remember that it's never too late. All you need to do is to know your priorities, keep it simple, follow these guidelines, and everything will be good to go. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave your comments. Dads, fathers, if you've got kids, leave your comments, share your ideas. I would love to hear them. Till then, guys, bye-bye.